fellow classmates. Welcome to our documentary. Before we start, I would like to pose a question to all of y'all. What does it mean to be a human being? It is not only the key question to our class, but also the big question of humanity. Some people say it is to be artist, to be poet, or to be philosopher. Other people say it's simply bacon and iPod. There are some other people who say it's our brain size. But more people say it is love. But just wait a second. Are these qualities really unique to us? Since when have we acquired these characteristics? Is humanity generated from us, human, or is it generated from our human ancestors from a long time ago? Who do you think is our human ancestor?
Let me search. Apparently, it is a prokaryotic cell lack of a nuclear envelope, but it has a nucleus in which the genetic material is separated from the cytoplasm.
What? Who do you think is our human ancestor?
Who
do I think is our human ancestor?
For me personally,
Like an animal, like a species or something?
I
I would probably say apes.
Okay, thank you.
I think monkeys are a human ancestor. I don't know, like monkeys, apes, like that whole family.
Who do you think is our human ancestor?
Like monkeys?
Apes, because I feel like we look like them.
Who do you think is our human ancestor?
We are descended from fish.
Okay, what about you?
Beyonce.
Who do you think is our human ancestor?
Monkeys.
Indeed, some of those are the animal ancestors on our human family trees. But the real question here is, who is the ancestor that started the history of modern human being? Who is the fire maker? Who started the foundation of humanity? The answer lies with one of the members from the earliest Homo group, the Homo erectus.
When this skull cap was discovered in 1891 by Eugene Du Bois, a Dutch surgeon, it was the first early human fossil recognized outside Europe. The find became known as Java Man. Throughout much of the 20th century, anthropologists debated the role of Homo erectus in human evolution. Early in the century, however, due to discoveries on Java and Zucudian China, it was believed that modern humans first evolved in Asia. So far, the most complete fossil of Homo erectus we have discovered is Turkana boy, an 8-year-old boy who lived 1.5 to 1.6 million years ago. The skeleton was discovered in 1984 by Kamoya Kimu and the Richard Leakey team in Kenya. After assembling the skeleton and simulating the appearance, we see a face that very much resembles our own appearance. The scientists were surprised by its indication of fully terrestrial bipedalism, which is unlike older hominid species that show a combined feature of bipedalism and tree climbing.
Although the brain capacity of Turkana's boys definitely cannot be compared to us, but it's more than twice as large as an ape's brain. With a larger brain size, our ancestors are able to do more, think more, and complete more. That's why, at their time, by putting more thoughts in what they see and what they encounter and what they have in their hands, they became the innovator in technology.
Yes.
Okay, so based on your knowledge of Homo erectus, what would you say the significance of their culture is and the similarities and differences to our culture?
What do I think the significance is? Well, gosh, I don't think I understand the question.
Like what?
What aspect are you asking me about?
What am I asking?
My understanding is, and I don't know if I understand this well, is that Homo erectus is pretty darn close to us.
Yes.
And I would think that pretty much anything they did, we could do. Yeah, and so they were beginning the same social interactions and things like that we do now. Is that what you mean?
Based on your knowledge of Homo erectus, what do you think the significance of their culture is and related to like the similarities and differences between the culture of Homo erectus and our culture? With like how we interact with each other and with like the world around us.
Well, I think Homo erectus was a very social creature, and I think they certainly had families and tribes and such. So, from my understanding, I think they were very much like us in that respect. That they had a lot of social interaction, and otherwise. Culturally, I think that's pretty much, I don't know any more than that.
Go.
What is the difference between Homo erectus and their use of tools to the predecessors of Homo erectus and the use of tools before Homo erectus? And then the difference between us and Homo erectus?
Well, I think any progression through time, we would tend to see more and more tool usage and more intricate tool usage. So, for example, I don't know what kinds of tools Homo erectus used, but as you know, if some predecessor was using, a rock to knock its prey, kill its prey. Maybe Homo erectus would certainly have used a more advanced, maybe tying a rock with a stick, or throwing a rock with a stick, or something of that nature, and maybe producing more tools that were defined for specific purposes, as opposed to just using what's lying around.
Soon after we see evidence of fossil record of all early Homo erectus fossils, we see evidence in the archaeological record for their tools. This is the first major innovation in stone tool technology. It's later called Acheulean stone tool industry. It consisted of creation of large cutting tools like axes and cleavers.
This elderly male belonged to a population of Homo erectus that spread from Africa to the Caucasus Mountains in Western Asia. Most of his teeth fell out long before he died, and his jaw deteriorated as a result. Members of his social group must have taken care of him. Not only does the Homo erectus resemble human society, they are also the Prometheus. The earliest evidence of campfires occur during the time range of Homo erectus. While scientists have evidence that hearths were used for cooking and sharing food, they are likely to have been places for social interaction and also used for warmth and to keep away large and dangerous predators.
Why do you think Homo erectus went extinct?
Homo erectus went extinct because of competition with other hominins such as ourselves, or early Homo sapiens.
Homo erectus went extinct because they had no friends. Homo erectus went extinct because they drank too much soda.
Although many facts have been revealed about our early ancestors, we just don't know everything yet. But don't worry, the paleoanthropologists are still working on it every second, every minute. They're excavating new stuff from the ground, the new fossils, and also they're using groundbreaking technologies to help us understand more. They're working in the field and continuously filling in the gaps about the knowledge of human evolution.